Okay, folks, H-Town takeover. Bands of America Houston Regional. Let's get after it. This is the Nerd-In. My name is Daniel Good morning again, Daniel Valdez again. Pleasure to talk to you today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for liking the Facebook page at TexasBands.com. Thanks for participating. Thanks for all the subscribers, all that fun stuff. Now that I got that out of the way, let's talk it. Let's go to Houston. Take me to Killen's Barbecue. Got to try that place sometime. And we are in the Bands of America Houston Regional Championship presented by Yamaha, October 6, 2018. Woodforest Bank Stadium in Shenandoah, Texas. Or you could call it Conroe, Texas. Or you could call it Houston, Texas. I don't know what the hell to call this place. Doesn't matter. Some awesome stuff's going to go down this weekend. 31 bands participating at the Bands of America Houston Regional Championship. One of them's walking out of there with a big trophy and a nice, shiny medal. Let's get after it. Parking, $5. Single entry, $10. You want in and out privileges for the rest of the evening, so plan ahead. Plan ahead. Now that I got that out of the way, let's look at programs. We'll talk about some stuff. And we may need to put a parental guidance suggestion on this one in a little bit. Because I'm going to talk about something that I've been chomping at the bit to talk about for about a month. Let's do this. 7:30 a.m. is the kickoff time. So, a little bit of an early time. I guess the days of, or the weeks of later start times for Bands of America Regionals, that's pretty much over. At least here it is in the state of Texas, since it's so popular here. 7:30 start time. Let's go down the list, see what's going on. Clearbrook at 8:15. Houston Regional finalist last year. Look at that second block. It's a nice little wake-up call in the break. James Bowie, 9:45, Stephen F. Austin, 10 a.m., and Ronald Reagan at 10:15. Those are three programs that will probably end up making finals. Stephen F. Austin seems like they've had the best program that they've had in years. Reagan, I saw them for the first time live in living color at the Northeast Independent School District Fall Marching Festival. It's a little thing that they put on. It's kind of, every district does it. They get judges' tapes, but there's no scores or anything like that. All the bands get to see each other. Pretty good show. That guard has improved so much. So much. I was very impressed with the guard work this past Tuesday night. I think it was Tuesday night. Probably. I don't know. Let's look a little bit further down in that second block. Brazos Wood at 11:15, coming off a finalist appearance at the McAllen Regional. Cy Fair at 11:30. Love their drum line. Love their shows. Regional finalist last year at this contest. Third block. Check that out. Pearland, 12:30, right after lunch. Fans of theirs. Seven Lakes at 12:45. Very impressive showing at the McAllen Regional. I don't think they're done yet. So keep an eye out for them. The Woodlands at 2:15 p.m. I'm going to get to them in a second. Check out that third block. Churchill at 4 p.m. This is a late regional. Jeez. Churchill at 4 p.m., BOA Austin regional finalist just a week ago. And then the reigning, defending Bands of America Houston champion, Vandegrift at 4:45, closing out the contest. Exhibition, University of Houston. Fun fact, every person that teaches your band program went to the University of Houston. I remember going into college, and I remember seeing a lot of music educators my age going to the University of Houston. Fantastic music school. Their marching band's awesome. So stick around for that. Give them a listen. All right. Let's chat. You're probably looking, as far as finalists go, 5th through 10th place really feels like a crapshoot if I'm looking at these lists. So not only is there a good opportunity to make finals at this regional, there's an opportunity to do very well at this regional. But you got to perform. Talk is cheap. You jump on the forums, and I appreciate the participation. Everyone thinks they're the big cheese. But at the end of the day, when it's start time, you better start, or else you're going to be watching it from the stands, and you don't want that. You want to be in your uniform performing. So, perform. That's always been the key. I've said it for years. Let's talk about the Woodlands for a second. Yes, the Woodlands will get to perform in finals. Yes, for about 3 weeks ago, that was not going to be the case. Long story short, Woodlands was all set. Cool. We get the approval. We get to perform in finals at this regional. Because, different schools have different rules about, that rhymes, admit it. They have different rules about, what contests they can go to, how many football games they can miss, all that sort of stuff. Everything was cool with the Woodlands. There's a football game that night for them on the road, but they were allowed to compete in finals. Then, 3 weeks ago, the district people came down and they told them they could not perform in finals, that they had to go to their football game later that night. I think it was at 6 p.m. And people got pissed, rightfully so, myself included. Big old thread on the TexasBands.com forum boards. Then, our community galvanized, organized, and realized that this crap cannot happen. It is wrong to keep a program like that, or any program, to keep them from an opportunity to perform. People on our website, members, parents, students, started sending in emails, letters, and calls to the district offices, letting them know that this is wrong and it needs to be righted. And then a couple of days later, guess what? The district changed their mind. Gee, that's weird. Isn't that odd that that happened? I'm not saying that our website helped completely turn this around, 100%, but it did help. And I am proud. I am damn proud of our community that stood up and said that this is wrong. We stood up and said this. We stand with the Woodlands Band. Think about this. The district told the Woodlands, a national championship winning program, a consistent state finalist, that they were not allowed to perform at a contest that was being held at their own home stadium. You probably heard those words. They're swirling around your head and they don't make any sense, because they don't make any sense. I'm glad the district people came to their senses and fixed this. That's the nice way of putting this. This is my way of putting it. Children, avert your ears. I'm glad the district fixed this, because when you have your head up your ass, all you see is darkness. There will always be a struggle between district people and the band, specifically the marching band. It's like that everywhere. Why? Because this is Texas, and football is king. There are still people in power. There are still superintendents and board of trustees members that feel that the marching band's #1 priority is to play Eye of the Tiger for the football team. That is antiquated. That is out of date. It is out of touch with reality. And it needs to be fixed. And little battles like this help. They do. But there's still a long way to go on this. And that's okay. But progress, little by little, just makes you feel warm inside. And I'm proud of my community. I'm proud of our community that helped get the Woodlands their right to perform. I think I'm done here. This is going to be a nice little regional. Let's hope the rain is off. No hurricanes this time. I'm so happy we get to see these programs. The schools stayed open and everything. So glad that they're going to get the opportunity to perform. You're probably going to look at some full shows here. So, kind of take notes. And, this is a good stepping stone going into area contest in a couple of weeks. I'm done here. Thank you all so much for listening. We'll see you there at the Houston Regional. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.